Hey everyone, we're Smagalia. We already saw the teaser trailer for Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I also made a reaction. If you didn't see, go and check. I loved it. In this video, I am reacting to everything that is happening now in this world, but looking through my pagan perspective. I am pagan. I have my notes here just to follow what I need to say. Elves, dwarves, all this magic is pagan mythology, pagan perspective, the way they see life, the way they communicate with nature. Connection with the nature is pagan vibe. It's not religious. And I don't know if you're religious, but if you didn't like the trailer and you write those negative comments, why are you bothering? You are not even allowed to watch that type of fantasy movies. And that's not what I said, that's what church said. Church is not accepting all this magic fantasy world that for me, for a pagan, is my kind of actual world. I won't be surprised if after the release the church will make their act, because they still burn Harry Potter's books. Even few weeks ago I heard that they still do it. Twilight, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, because it's demonic, it's evil. Come on, baby, we just know that religions want to erase everything they don't have in their book. Okay, enough with religions. They are not allowed to kill people as they did before. Pagans, they just write negative comments and burn our mythology, our history. What I want to say, in my perspective as a pagan, elves, I don't really care what I will see on the screen. There is a black, hot, I think he's hot, elf. Elves, humans, orcs, dwarves, we all have our own type of energy and we can recognize it. We have characteristics, and if I will close my eyes and just hear, I will understand an elf is talking with me because he's wise, he's elegant. If he's drinking beer and making jokes, dwarf, hello. If he's stupid, human. So it's easy to understand, and I don't really care how that elf is looking. A term witch, I don't care if she's a golden witch, she's a kitchen witch, she's an onion witch, she's a forest witch, green witch. I don't give a she's a witch. You are a human. I don't really care if you are a basic human, a total human, a bag human, a lamp human, a tree human. I don't care. You are a human and that's enough. He's an elf and that's enough. Okay, I agree. I would like to see him with long hair. So hot. The main thing is we didn't see the full series. What if that elf is a betrayer? He betrayed the elves and they decided to cut his hair because they have a lot of power, that energy that all elves have. What if he is just a rebel? He is just mischief. He's just an adventurer, alone by himself. Why not? Okay, about Galadriel. All expected to see her feminine, but they showed her masculine side, and all are very negative to this aspect. But we are changing, and these series are a long time before. So tell me, can you change in time? Of course. This is more psychological side. In real life, we see a lot of examples when women are very hard, because life is not easy. And in time, when they are in comfort, they have friends and everything around them, they become more calm, more relaxed. I don't understand why people say that, oh, she should look very feminine, She's a very feminine character. Imagine, she lives for how many years? Thousands? And she... oh, this life is one type of energy? No. I can't believe it. It's a label and I hate labels. The main thing I hate in all this negative aspect is that in this world I want to bring cultures together. Not just me, but a lot of people do this through music, through art, movies, series, and there are still those people who hate it, say, oh, it's inappropriate. You know what? If we want progress, if we want to be all together as one family, we should talk about our culture. We should celebrate it together. I love to learn about cultures and I appreciate it. And to be honest, I don't understand when people say it's inappropriate. It's not your culture. But what if I somehow feel connected? What if I want to know more? What if I want to be there and celebrate with them? I have good intentions and want to learn about this world. It's my nature, it's our nature to develop, to ask questions. And I think this series, they try to unite people. Of course, I understand why there is that negative side, because it's a canon, because Tolkien wrote books, very detailed, Middle-earth and all this lore. But don't forget that Tolkien was a human. He just made it up. Of course, he was inspired by Celtic, by Norse traditions, by pagans. And I, as a pagan, I'm so happy to see my perspective reflected on TV. I want to see elves and I don't care how that elf is looking like. The only thing I care to show his characteristics. If they will show that he's like a dwarf, then we can start to argue. Just show us who they are, who those races are, what they can do, why they act this way, where they live, how each of them communicate with nature. That's what we need to see. We have a problem. We live in modern time and all we need to do is to unite, to be a family, to be together. But most of the people do the opposite. That, oh, it's your culture. Why? They took our culture and then they are fighting. This is how war starts. Argues. It looks like kids who, it's mine, it's my toy, no, it's mine, I'll tell my mother, I'll tell to my mother, it's mine. This is what I think. Thank you for watching, let me know in the comments what do you think about this, and I'll see you on my next video. Sending you all my love.